Success isn't stolen in one night. It's surrendered, one lazy morning at a time. Think about it. How many alarms have you snoozed? How many goals have you left half-finished? How many times have you whispered, "I'll start tomorrow," only to watch tomorrow slip quietly into yesterday? Laziness isn't an enemy outside of you. It's already in your room, in your habits, stealing your life 1 minute at a time. And here's the truth. Those minutes don't come back. They never do. Tonight, you'll hear the story of a boy who nearly lost everything to laziness until one strange lesson forced him to wake up. Ethan was 15, a boy from a quiet village where life moved slowly, yet dreams often felt out of reach. He had dark hair that fell over his eyes, simple clothes worn from many seasons, and a heart that carried one burning hope. He wanted to become a scholar. He wanted his name to mean something. But wanting was where it stopped. Ethan had a flaw he couldn't shake. He stayed up late, wasting hours in distraction. He skipped chores, leaving his mother's voice unanswered. He ignored his studies, promising himself, "I'll do it tomorrow." Tomorrow became his favorite escape. The world, however, did not wait. His father began to lose faith in him. No longer proud, only weary, his words cut deeper than he knew. A dream without effort is just a lie, Ethan. At school, his friends pulled ahead. They finished their work, earned their praise, and moved closer to their futures. Ethan stayed behind, making excuses, sinking into the shadows, and each time he whispered, "Tomorrow," his dream felt further away. Like sand slipping through his fingers, time scattered, impossible to gather back again. Haven't you felt the same? Knowing what needs to be done, yet postponing it? Watching opportunity vanish, not with a loud crash, but with a quiet sigh. This was Ethan's reality. A boy with talent, a boy with dreams, but chained by procrastination. He didn't know it yet, but the clock was ticking. And sometimes it takes a strange test, something unexpected, something unsettling, to finally wake us up. One evening, as the sun dipped low behind the fields, Ethan sat alone on a stone wall, tossing pebbles and wasting time. His books lay unopened beside him, his chores undone, his mind drifting. From the path came an old villager, his back slightly bent, his beard streaked with white, his eyes calm but sharp. Everyone in the village knew him. He spoke little, but when he did, people listened. He stopped in front of Ethan and watched him in silence. The weight of that gaze made Ethan shift uneasily. Finally, the man reached into his pocket and pulled out 2 coins. One gleamed gold, catching the last rays of daylight. The other was silver, plain, dull, almost ordinary. He placed them in Ethan's palm. "Choose one," the old man said. "One brings comfort today. The other brings reward tomorrow." Ethan stared at the coins. The gold sparkled, alive, almost calling his name. It promised ease, food, laughter, a day without struggle. The silver coin, however, felt heavier in his hand. Its edges were worn, its shine muted. Yet when he held it, it seemed steady, dependable. What would you choose if a king offered you these 2 coins, gold or silver? Ethan's heart raced. His eyes lingered on the gold. Why wait for tomorrow when comfort is here today? He slipped the golden coin into his pocket. The old man said nothing. He only nodded slowly, as though he had expected it. That night, Ethan wasted his hours again. He ate too much, played games, and ignored his studies. The gold had given him pleasure. But when the night grew quiet, it left him hollow. His dream of becoming a scholar felt further than ever. The next day, the villager returned. Ethan looked down, ashamed. The old man held up the silver coin. His voice was steady. "Most chase gold," he said. "They live for comfort, for the glitter that fades by nightfall. But it is the silver coin, the dull coin of discipline that builds empires. Each day you choose it, it grows into something greater. Respect, strength, legacy. Ethan held the silver coin again. This time it didn't feel dull. It felt alive, heavy with meaning. And for the first time he wondered, had he been trading his entire future for the glitter of a single day? The choice was his. The choice is yours too. The next morning, Ethan chose differently. The village was still asleep, the sky painted in shades of gray, but he forced himself out of bed. His body resisted. His mind whispered, just 5 more minutes. Yet something inside him remembered the weight of that silver coin. He washed his face, laced his worn shoes, and sat at his desk. It was messy, papers scattered, dust gathering. He paused, staring at the chaos. It was a reflection of himself. With deliberate hands, he cleared it. Crumpled notes in the bin. Books stacked neatly. A space created for focus. It was small, almost insignificant. But for Ethan, it was the first stone placed on the path of discipline. That day, he studied. Not for hours, not perfectly, but with focus. For once he didn't whisper, tomorrow. He whispered, now. Evening came. His father asked for help with the firewood. Usually Ethan would dodge the request, but this time he stood and worked alongside him. His father said nothing, but a flicker of surprise crossed his eyes. The next day, Ethan did it again. Early rising, a clean desk, study work. The silver coin, though only imagined, felt heavier, more valuable with every choice. One day became 2. 2 became a week. A week stretched into a month. And slowly, transformation appeared. At school, Ethan's teachers noticed. His rushed, sloppy work grew clearer, more thoughtful. Friends who once left him behind began asking for his notes. His father, once weary, began to watch him with cautious pride. His body changed too. No longer sluggish from wasted nights, he was sharper, stronger. Each morning of discipline breathed life back into him. And with each day, the silver coin in his imagination grew brighter. Dullness gave way to a glow. In his mind's eye, it was transforming into a trophy, not of fame, not of applause, but of self-respect. The kind of reward no one could steal from him. He realized something powerful. Laziness doesn't destroy you all at once. It chips away in silence, one missed chore, one ignored lesson, one surrendered morning. Like termites, it eats your future from the inside. But discipline works the same way, in reverse. It doesn't crown you in a single day. It builds you slowly, brick by brick, until one day you look around and realize you've become someone unrecognizable, someone stronger, someone respected, someone free. Because discipline is freedom. Freedom from regret. Freedom from wasted years. Freedom from the chains of, I'll do it tomorrow. And now the question shifts to you. Which coin are you choosing every day, comfort or growth? The silver coin waits in your hand. The choice is yours. Ethan's life didn't change because of luck. It didn't happen by chance. It happened the day he chose silver over gold, the day he chose the discipline that built his future. His journey is proof of a universal law. Success isn't about brilliance, shortcuts, or destiny. It's about choices. Small, quiet choices made every morning when no one is watching. Think about it. Like drops of water carving stone, discipline shapes your destiny. Not with noise, not with speed, but with persistence. Every tick of the clock, every small habit, every surrendered comfort is an investment into the life you're building. So I ask you, in 10 years, will you look back and regret the mornings you surrendered, or celebrate the mornings you conquered? How many times will you let the glitter of gold distract you when the steady weight of silver could change everything? How many mornings are you willing to give away before you decide enough is enough? This is your moment. The same crossroads Ethan faced, you face too. Gold or silver? Comfort or growth? Laziness or legacy? And here's the truth. No one can choose for you. Not your parents, not your teachers, not your friends. Only you. Maybe today you feel stuck. Maybe you've whispered tomorrow too many times. But tomorrow won't save you. The only power you have is now. This second. This choice. So let me ask again. What coin will you choose? If you believe your time is priceless, type "now" in the comments. Write it not just as a word, but as a declaration to yourself. Share this story with someone who needs to hear it. A friend, a sibling, someone drifting toward gold when they could be building with silver. And if you want more stories like this, stories that shake you awake, stories that remind you of the power already inside you, subscribe and stay with us. Because the journey doesn't end with Ethan. Every story we tell is another mirror, another chance to see yourself more clearly, another reminder that your future is still in your hands. So stay disciplined, stay patient, stay awake, and watch yourself carve the destiny you were born to live.